All right. Good morning, everyone. Well, I just remembered. Most of y'all who can watch this, like, immediately when it drops, because I think it's shooting over to Americans. You're like going to sleep or should be asleep by the time these get uploaded. Sorry, I'm rushing right now. I woke up at 4:45 for some odd reason, and I basically just rushed out the door. So I left at 4:57, and I ate my bagel in the car in those 7 minutes. 7 minutes. 7 minutes is all I have to spare for you. But yeah, we got legs, but I'm not too worried about time because typically I'm leaving around 5. Anyways, 4:44. Those are rare whenever I leave that early, so it's whatever. And plus, I have plenty of time. It just means, hey, I might not be able to play a little CS comp game, right? But I can definitely, I'll have 30 minutes or so to chill before work. So no biggie. But yeah, like I said, legs. We got legs. In order to quicken or hasten ourselves, I moved over Saturdays to today. Because I already feel out of it, so I don't want to waste a heavy lift on an out of it day, I mean, this is going to be a heavy lift, irregardless, right? But the leg day that we would have had today would have been here's today, and then here's what would have been today. But yeah, no big deal. We make the best of it. Weighed in at 164.4 today. I believe in it. I believe in it happening. We hit those 163s. I mean, I looked in the mirror. Holy. Where's the waist gone? Where's the waist gone? The only reason, right now, barely have any of that, those rolls or anything like that, and the only reason I do get them is because of how much Coke. That Coke I'm slamming back. So, but yeah, I am ready and excited for this to end. But yeah, I might have a little refeed this weekend. I think. No, it's next weekend, I believe. It's the week of the 17th. And today is the 12th or something. So 12, yeah. I don't see why not. So my last refeed was in January. Middle of January, it was on the 16th, right? Well, the 16th falls on a weekday, so I can't go like out and just like, you know, eat and enjoy myself. So yeah, interessante. And honestly, I don't even know if I want to do it, right? Like, is it really necessary right now? Because one, I'm like mostly fine. The only thing that I want right now is to hit Sunday and then increase my calories back up to 2,000. But I mean, I'm feeling fine. I'm not like jonesing for some pain. Like, that refeed last time was pretty necessary to carry me through. Because even though at the time I didn't care, holy crap, I could feel like a week or two after that refeed that I was like, I definitely saved myself. I definitely saved myself from making some bad decisions in the long term. But I mean, one of the reasons I did do that refeed was so I could go out and like eat with my wife. Because it sucks for me to be like, oh, here, let's go buy food, and then let me bring my Tupperware food and you know, finish it in like 2 seconds in front of you while you're eating this glorious piece of food. No, we went out, and not like out, you know, like we just went and did stuff. We ate together, we did stuff together, and all that stuff. So we felt like normal people, which unfortunately, like, you know, and she'll say she's fine with it, but I think it is ever so slightly annoying to have to deal with my antics of, oh, well, you know, I can't eat anything, because as unfortunate as it is, a lot of the situations where I can get her to you know, eat include me having to eat alongside her. You know, it's like, I want ice cream. Okay, well, go get yourself ice cream. Well, now I don't want ice cream because, you know, like I wanted us to get ice cream. It's that kind of situation a lot of the times. Not that she's like that, where she says stuff like that, but, you know, if I want her to eat, I've got to eat alongside her. But yeah, we should. We should be good. Yeah, so we'll see. Honestly, probably won't have the refeed this weekend. And I'll think about it next weekend. But in all honesty, do I need it if I'm reversing up? I was fine at 2,000 calories. Did not have cravings. I was so good. I was really good at 2,000 calories. I think my maintenance, honestly, is like 2,400 calories, which is kind of insane for me to say, because you put my stuff into the TDE calculator, it's going to tell you 3,000 probably, which is just so crazy to me. So I was fine at 2,000. So I should just my appetite should return to normal after a week, or maybe, into the second week of doing 2,000. We'll have to fill it out, depending on how my body reacts to jumping back up to 2,000. We'll see. I can't make assumptions based off of the first 3 or 4 days into the week, right? I have to see day 5, day 6, and the end of the week to really make my assumptions, because those first 4 days, Well, the first two can will probably carry on with the deficit, right? And then day 3 and 4, hey, even those could carry on the deficit, and that tells me, hey, you're still like in a deficit, blah 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 blah. You know, it's just I just slowed down the amount of weight I'm losing. Or alternatively, the 200 calories that I'm eating extra jumps my glycogen and water retention, and so I throw on weight per se. So we gotta see by day 5 and 6 in the end of the week to see, okay, here's what we're looking like. If the deficit continues, we'll just immediately jump up to 2,200 calories. If my weight jumps and I need to let myself balance out again, we'll do 2,000 for another week, and then do 2,200 later. But let me tell y'all this: I will be switching to a bulk, like 2,600, 2,800 calories, soon. But it's not gonna be like after the show. I have been hitting 200 grams of protein for a couple weeks now, maybe 2 or 3, right? And then before, I'd always made sure to do like 1.2 per gram of per pound of body weight. So I've always been hitting more than my weight in grams. So we're gonna stay strong. I intend to keep my fat where it is. So the only thing I have to do is make sure my fat doesn't go too high, and to ensure just throw in extra carbs. That's all there is to it for me. Add in the carbs. I'll throw in some more rice. Okay, here's some rice cakes. Stuff like that. Because otherwise, my days have been made. So, but we have arrived. So I will see y'all inside, and we've made it in record time. Typically, I'm getting here like at 5:18 or something like that. Nope. We got here at 5:09, and it is empty. Today's gonna be a good workout. Today is gonna be a good friggin' workout. I always love the Saturday workout. It's nice, it's chill, but it gives me a good pump. And I be feeling like this one specifically hits my hips in a way that I just love. Jesus, hitting that hack squat and going all the way down. Dude, it's perfect. Perfect. But let's go ahead and use this energy for the workout. So I'll see y'all in there. All right. Here just feels so good. All right. I really want to learn to low pack squat.
Can I just say, Kiara and Hikari are probably my favorite, like, anime couple. I knew this was gonna happen. Cramping. Hey, that's 12. Okay. Oh, 12. Holy crap. You got it done. Twelve more. Oof. Now my body doesn't want to cramp. All right, on to calf. All right. A crisp 12 at 81. Perhaps like one more. Beautiful. I actually like that weight. It's not hard, but I liked it. I'll raise it up to 85. And now we'll increase it up to 90. Okay. Yeah, it makes sense. Lovely. Another 12. I'm gonna get hamstrings after this, which is, I always find it interesting on this day. Abduction, calf raises, and then the ender is a pretty hard, 4 sets of hamstring, or 3, I'm not sure. Simple. Okay, we got 81 for 10. It's actually pretty good. All right, 74 for 10. All right. 10. Hey. Simple. Alright, let's go hit that posy Downy. Alright. I was looking really lean this morning, so hopefully that sticks. Like, dude, Jesus Christ, this fucking lighting. Yeah, Sunday. Alright, let's show off the part we mentioned. It's right here. Not bad. Good feathering. Not bad at all. Yeah, but I'm ready for bulk. I'm ready to put on size because, you know, right here we need some more muscle. But yeah, we'll go hit cardio and I'll see y'all in the car.
All right, decent workout. It is 6:46, so we are still making good time. I appreciate that that workout is quick. It gives me the option, you know? It's not, hey, you have to do this today. It's not you have to do it in this order. You can do it in any order you want. So if I'm not feeling this workout today, well, maybe I'll feel it tomorrow. Maybe I'll feel it the next day, right? It does allow you some amount of choice and whatnot. So that is appreciated. The pose down was great. I'm just excited. That's all I can say is I'm excited. You know, 200 calories really isn't that much. That's 20 more grams of jasmine rice per meal. That's a good amount of jasmine rice. And then we go to 2,200. That's a good amount of jasmine rice, right? Or something else that I want to throw in, perhaps. So, I'm pretty excited. We're looking good. I'm feeling good, right? Again, reiterating, and this is mostly just me projecting and saying it out loud so I understand. This was not to get shredded. This was to get myself in a foundational spot to bulk, right? This was all for the bulk, right? This is not to be shredded, right? This is to put my mind at ease and to look good while I am bulking, right? So we're not going to go too crazy. We're not going to go too far. We are not putting on a huge amount of body weight, right? We are trying to build muscle as fast as possible, as quickly as possible, and look good while doing it. And I am sure that we can. That is my primary goal, and that is what I want to do. I'm trying to find the words. Wanting something as bad as this and having the past experiences to back it up, past experiences, I'm still relatively a novice in the grand scheme of things, is just so nice. I'm very excited. I love where I'm heading, and I love how this is a progressionary step instead of the show prep where it was like, well, we got to the goal, what now, right? And of course the what now is well, you bulk now. But then I failed that. Like, I just did not understand how to do it. I wasn't there. I wasn't ready yet, right? I'm ready now, and I am so excited for it. Because I feel this passion within me, right? That is guiding me. Once I finished the show, my appetite, everything inside me was pushing me to eat and break my goals and whatnot. But I don't feel that right now, you know? I keep looking in the mirror and I'm like, this is good. This is good. I'm doing good. This is great, you know? There's still some shortcomings, but overall, this is great. And that's what you like to see. That's what you like to feel, you know? Confidence within one's self. It means, you know, I'm going to have what's it called? The ability to do all these things properly, right? And I'm not going to be throwing away time and effort. So I'm excited. I'm excited. And also, I'm excited to like introduce more sauces and stuff into my my foods. Like, hey, maybe I make some buttered chicken, or you know, like I don't know. I can do what I want within reason, right? So, and then again, the binge bulk, where I just got fat, was so helpful in one way, in that I don't really, like, I look at sweets differently now. I look at candy, cakes, junk foods differently now because they hurt me. They hurt me mentally. They hurt me physically, because I overate. Dude, you should have seen me the night of my show when it ended. I had, like, I feel disgusting even talking about it. I could not go to sleep because of the pain in my stomach. I overate. It was bad. It was really, really, really bad. So, I look at things differently now, and I see these foods that I'm eating right now as safe. They are guiding me in the right direction, and they won't hurt me, right? Because I know I will let these junk foods hurt me. And that's just me personally, right? I don't have the level of discipline to go and eat those foods and then also stick to my diet, right? I can't do that. And that sucks for me, right? But that doesn't mean that you have to be like that. You don't have to be scared of these foods. I made the mistake of scaring myself around these foods and not having the level of discipline necessary to be around these foods and be perfectly safe, right? Around meaning eating them. But now, there were cakes, right? I was looking at them. I think I said this before. I was looking at them, but I wasn't like, dang, I want one. No, I was like, I just know that's going to hurt. I just know that I know I'm not going to enjoy that. I know the mental feedback is not going to be positive. And that kind of guided me away from it. It guided me away, and it helped me stay on my track, right? I didn't switch tracks. I didn't take 2 steps backward that day. And I love that. I love that for myself, right? But I hope there's people out there, especially beginners, who can beat that. You know, I hope that there's people who can overcome that and don't have to be reliant on fear to keep them in line. But that's what is up with me, so it's just something I gotta deal with. But yeah, y'all know the drill. Brekkie, make food, shower, work, and I will see y'all tomorrow.